Hey y'all. Hey everybody. I know I had to end so quickly on the last chat.
At MediaCom Business, we're proud to say we now serve over 7.
I probably was on everybody's lunch break the last time, so I'll give y'all a little bit of time to get here. Y'all better hurry up. I wasn't expecting. Thank you. Hi, Izzy Hopper. I wasn't expecting the medium almonds. I don't know if you guys will. There you go. Cutie Pie Nursery. Hey, I wasn't expecting the people to show up like right then, but I said just my luck. They had all day to get here, and they would get here when I go live. Patricia Gutierrez. Hi. So I was talking about like silicones and stuff like that, and I know that a lot of us is looking for like new faces and everything, and not even just that. We're just looking for affordable babies, stuff like that. Some people can afford to spend top dollar, and that's quite okay because a lot of times, I'll be honest, you do get, thank you, you do get um, what you pay for as far as when it comes to silicone. Some of the more experienced silicone artists, you do get a more quality and everything. Hey, Patricia Reborn babies. Um, so, but I like to dive into the things that I look for on kits and everything because I have just been, struggling with what I'm going to paint next. I know you guys are tired of seeing me paint the Gabby Gills. I absolutely personally love the Gabby Gills because of the size and I just love the sculpt. So I'm probably going to paint a couple more, but I may not, show them. I'm going to paint one more that's going to be probably for my more personal collection. Chantel Thomas, hey, she said, hey, I'm a huge fan. I wish I could afford a silicone. That's my dream, baby. And you probably can if you save up and shop smart. A lot of times we get frustrated because we see these dolls that cost like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on up thousands of dollars, and we feel like, we gotta have that in order to be satisfied with a silicone. Um, it's my little Dwayne. I'm Dwayne asleep. I'm a little cutie pie. This is my little Dwayne asleep by Claire Taylor. He is really a keeper. Really love him. Gosh, and that sun is so bright in his, not sun, but the light is so bright in his little face. Really perfect little newborn shaped head too. Um, but I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, she go crazy over all the Claire Taylor kids, and it's not really necessarily that. It's just I just get excited to see new faces like Bonnie Brown. She sculpt babies, and her babies tend to look different. They have some similarities, maybe in the lambs, or maybe you can tell the same sculptor is sculpting, and that's okay. But I like different faces. Hey, Tanika 213 213. I just like different faces. Seriously. Um, but yeah, and with the silicone, one of the things that now with silicone, I'm very particular about the body style, the shape, the structure, all that good stuff. Because With the reborns, you know, as you guys know, we can turn them this way, that way. You know, they're more posable. You can flex their little limbs all different types of ways or whatnot. But with the silicone babies, you are limited on. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of this bright glare in my face. It's driving me. There we go, baby. Boom. Bada bang bang. Let me hey Michelle babies, let me get my other turn the top lamp on, because that bright light, baby, it was doing the most to me. But yeah, the silicone babies, I'm very particular about that. There are a lot of different things that I'm funny about, you know, but for a price range, you got to consider what you're paying and what you're getting. I'm definitely not going to go out and buy a $4,000 doll and expect it to have everything and be as great as Jade. However, at $4,000, that's a lot of money. So I do expect it to have quality there. The painting may not be quite the same. I may not be able to get it exactly AA. But I do expect a lot for a $4,000 doll, or $3,000 doll for that matter. That's a lot of money. $3,000 is like 2 months worth of bills for me. Seriously. So, you know, it's like working 2 months to get $3,000 up. So, where do we find these dolls? You got eBay. You need to read very closely, get very good close pictures. If the pictures are unclear, blurry, dark, far away, and you can always tell when a picture is far away because the baby is like, appears smaller. You can't see the intricate details of the baby. You don't want to do that. You want closer pictures when you're dealing with silicone. Silicone is a very tricky doll to buy. You also want to be careful who you listen to. As far as, hey TT, you want to be careful who you listen to as far as like advice. Even with me, you want to do your own research, because a lot of this is my opinion and just from my experience. Doesn't mean that it is, golden. But you definitely want to do your own research. You want to look at, the source. Let me get this. I'm gonna get this other light on because I know it's probably like super dark in here. And I'm also gonna get Jade because I had brought Jade. I wanted to pick her up, and I'm like really wanting to pick her up. She's like over there. Say, but I had to show y'all a little chunk of butt. He's gonna get changed, but I'm not gonna change him. I'm gonna do that with you guys in a changing video because I haven't did a changing video of him in a little while. And plus, I want to think of what he's gonna wear. His little stank of butt. So yeah, I'm gonna change him. I really liked him in this outfit, and I'm gonna put his zip ties on his body. I want to go ahead and put, I mean, not zip ties, but the ties on his body, so in his belly plate, so that when I do let him wear his belly plate, it can hold tight. Since I had to do that for somebody else, I figured I might as well do it for myself, because I had to go out and buy the hole punch thing for his little tummy. Whoa! To buy his the little hole punch, and it cost me like $10. So that I can go do that for someone that I was sending a baby to. They'd asked me to do it, and I was like, okay. Like, so yeah, so another thing, so Mary O is here, TT Grant, let's see, how would I say that? Analia Gonzalez. But I would, sculpting matters to me. When I'm looking for kits, when I'm looking for silicone babies, the sculpting matters to me. A lot of times, as new collectors, we go off for just like really cute or whatever, and we don't really look at the sculpt. But it's when you get it home and you get it there and something is off. Like, say for instance, it's a really big baby and the feet are super small, or the hands. I had a baby that had very, very small hands and feet, and I never really interacted with the baby as much, and I was like, and you wonder, like, you don't know really, sometimes when you're new, you don't know why you cannot like connect with that doll, or you don't, something about it is just off. A lot of times it's the sculpting. It's not realistic, or something just don't add up. So anyway, but I was asking, so I was telling people that blank kits, you can always get them from Lillian Breedfield, which is Lillian Dres or something like that. Last name is Dres on Facebook. You also can, I know that one time, who was that? Like I said, you can get Melissa McCory babies. I don't really particularly think that the sculpting is all that great on the Melissa McCory babies, but Melissa McCory deserves a lot of respect in the community, because she's like one of the first people, I think she is the first person to actually do the silicone dolls, if I'm not mistaken. So I have a lot of respect for her. However, they may not be the best sculpted dolls, but the prices are good. You can get you like a little preemie for like $800 or $500. That's Reborn price. Come on, guys. I know that's still a lot, but I even think they might take layaway. So, who else? Amy Strickland. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be real candid. Ugh, I probably get hated for this. I liked her babies. I thought she did good with the sculpting, but it kind of bothered me with her post on Facebook where she's always like saying, like asking for clothes and shoes for her kids and stuff like that, and saying she can't pay her bills, and like all these like type, you know, I don't know. Just sounds she makes me feel like she's gonna be a flight risk. And I call people flight risk when I think they might take off with my doll and my money, or just disappear. So then I call them a flight risk. Hang on, I'm gonna put Mason down and grab this little girl here. Oh, there we go. Thank you, watching cat. Said hello, love your babies and videos. Um, so yeah, so who else? Trying to think of who else is um have reasonable silicones. So I'm going to be doing some visiting soon. I'm going to travel out of the state. I haven't decided exactly when, but when I go, I'm going to go see some new silicone babies from another artist, and so I'm going to go see what that looks like, because one of the things that I am not very fond of, but again, everything based on price. If I get the right price, I won't say that I won't buy it. Um, because for me, with the silicone babies, it's more about the feel. Um, Now, when I go with AA and all that, yeah, the coloring have to be right. It really bugs me if the coloring isn't right on the AA. But anything else, I can deal with. But I do like my silicone babies to have like good pigment to them. I don't like them to be like translucent. But like I said, if I'm paying like $500 or $800 or $1,500 for a silicone and I really like the sculpt and it might be a little clear or something like that, I'm okay. But when I get into the $3,000-$4,000 range, I need it to be, you know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So then I'll tell you guys about that artist once I see those babies. Well, I'll tell you now, but yeah, I'll let you guys see them and discover the babies on your own. So trifling, right? Um, but yeah, so this little girl, man, yeah. So I don't expect. A lot of times people think, oh, you know, that I'll only buy clear dolls now, or I'll only I expect every doll to measure up to Claire Taylor. I don't expect that. In fact, I pretty much don't even think that it's anyone out there just yet, but I'm sure it's one day it will be. I know a lot of people are working on it that can um, handle the silicone as well as Claire right now, but eventually somebody will, get there. But so I don't expect that. And then, my thing is that I'm not paying Claire prices, so um, therefore I don't think that I'm not expecting it to be the same. I paid a lot of money for Jade, and I can't afford to pay that on every silicone baby I get. And of course, if I could afford it, I'd have just as many silicones with as I do reborns, because I really really love the silicone babies. I love the feel of them. I love that they can just pop the pacifier in. I like that. So yeah, they just to me they're just the ultimate realistic baby doll. You know what I mean? Michelle Baby said one day I'll own me a clear baby. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, the I think anybody can achieve anything they want. Like I think that when we really think about it, like I've told y'all 1,000 times, we spend what anywhere from 500, $700, $800 for a reborn. And a lot of us have multiple of them in our collection. If we sold those babies, and I know like one time somebody told me like I don't want to sell all my babies for one silicone baby, but yeah, but I mean it's just that's definitely a personal preference, because like for me, it was worth it for me to sell all my babies to get my silicone baby when I did that. Um, and that's the nature of the beast. I knew I couldn't have it all. I'm not rich. So, yeah. So I think that, you know, but body proportion, that's where I was at when I got cut off. Body proportion on a silicone baby is extremely important, because they're pretty much stuck, even with armatures, they're still stuck to a certain pose. And you don't want a silicone baby stuck like this or like this. Because all the time that baby's going to be stuck like this. It's never going to move. Like, it's not like, especially if it don't have armatures, it's not going to move. It's going to be just like this. If it has armatures, all it's going to be able to do is this, this. Okay, who wants a baby that's stuck like that? Or the legs. I can't stand to see these babies like just butterflied open. Like, let me show y'all. I don't like sculpts like this. This is just my opinion. I don't like sculpts that the legs are just like stuck like that and are like that all the time. Like that to me is just so unnatural. And then when you try to dress them in like pants and stuff, oh my God, it's the worst. And I'm gonna tell you something else to look for when you're looking at your silicone babies, because this is something that people get caught up on. Now Jade has armature, so her limbs is not, she's not dangly. You see what I'm saying? She's not as dangly as, she would be if she didn't have armatures. My next baby, silicone baby, won't have armatures in the legs for sure. And so, but I do like them in the hands so that I can um, pull them apart. So anyway, I'm going to I'm taking her clothes off. I'm going to show you guys something. Because a lot of people, they be like, oh, they're soft, they're EcoFlex 20, they're this, they're that. And all right. Oh, another pet peeve I have, which let me see. Okay. So you see how Jade's spine is like barely there. It's a little bit bulging right there a little bit, but not much to the eye. Now I'm pointing it out to you guys so you'll see. But as she bend over, it becomes more noticeable, and then when she straightens out, less noticeable, right? So I don't. That's a pet peeve of mine when I see people the sculpts with the big alligator or crocodile's spine down it. It just, I don't know. It just freaks me out. But whatever they have on shirts and stuff is not going to be a big deal. So the other thing is people like to say their dolls are flexible or the silicone is so flexible. Oh, look how they flex. And so, yeah, some of them, their heads fall back quite a bit and all this and stuff. But when you get to the midsection, for me, is the problem with silicone is that most of the time, the midsection is just too hard for me. And that's what I had. I had a doll before, and um, the midsection was so hard. It was like a brick. And I was so upset because I couldn't sit the baby in a car seat because it looked like it was standing up because it had to stay like that because the stomach area, this part, all this torso wouldn't bend. So, and then I was told, oh, you can only, well, silicones are made just to lay down. I'm like, no. So when people, they go, oh, they're flexible. Now, I don't do this with her and everything, but they go, oh, they're flexible. And then you see the back bend, well, you see them bend, but mostly you just see the head fall back. That's mostly what you see. But for me, I need to see that it can bend this way. I need to see that that stomach can bend a little bit. Doesn't have to have a squishy tummy. Like Jay has a squishy tummy. But I'm just saying, I know, Mama. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah. Um, yes, TT Grant, I'm in love with your babies. I'm still looking because I want the one of my dreams. I love reborns too, but I'd rather silicone though. But I don't mind getting both. I'm not tripping. I know that's right. Michelle Baby said beautiful. TT Grant says, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get both anyways. Yeah, I think both are great. I can't picture myself without one or the other in my collection. Um, Now, like I said, the diaper, in the diaper area, she can close her legs. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like the babies with the real gapped up open legs. And I don't like awkward position arms and stuff on my babies. That's just my personal opinion for when I'm shopping for myself. Look at Shay. I was standing, her hair was starting to stand up, and I was like, I'm gonna be going in a minute because, guys, I'm so hungry and I've been eating leftovers at the house, and I'm not cooking into that spaghetti stuff. Gone, it's gone. I made it with the little macaroni noodles because that's what Gabby will eat. So I had to make it that way. But I hey Edward Squeeze. But I'm going to get me some KFC. I've been craving me some hot wings, baby. But they so expensive. 5 hot wings is like $5. So I got the meal, I think it was like $7 or something. But so anyway, I'm gonna show you guys her diaper area. Now I'll tell you the one part that I do like on babies. Jade is not necessarily a 10 in that area. Is I like babies with big fat plump butts, baby butts. But she's very realistic in her measurements and stuff because anyway, I'm not gonna get into all that. But she's very realistic. But I do she has a tight little butt. Yeah, with your butt. So Jade is like just super realistic now. I don't want to expose her, but I'm not going to show her girl bits, but I'm going to show her this way so that you guys can see that she is like the ultimate realistic baby. Like, so yeah. So yeah. So if she was, so yeah, she is definitely a realistic girl. Say, there's my butt, and y'all can not be looking at my butt. Mama, put my pamper back on. Okay, Jada Pooh, let me get your pamper back on. So I just wanted to go over all of that. I know I have people that have, and then like some stuff that I learned back when, and then now a lot of stuff have changed. There's little things that I've learned about, the silicone from when I first started that I didn't know or I was misinformed about that I've learned that's changed or different. And so as stuff I learned different stuff, I will share it with you guys. I'm not gonna show her girl bits, but her girl bits are super realistic, like super realistic. Like she has the little man in the boat and everything. But I'm not gonna show that part. But yeah, you know I'll share as I go, as I learn because I constantly learn and I learn from other people. Like using a KY jelly for the pacifiers is great. Getting them to slide in easy. But I usually just use the real small nipples. Let's see, let me see how skinny that nipple is. So, yeah. So, and Jade, of course, you all know Jade. She drinks and she wets. Now, um, the armatures is one of those things where you could either like them or not. I like them, but there are times where like I do miss the floppy, like the dangling legs and everything. So that's why my baby that's coming um is going to have, he doesn't have armatures in the leg, and I really like that, and I'm going to appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm glad I have the armatures in Jade's legs because she you know because you can bend them up. And the all the fear and all that people put in your head, about the silicones and about the armatures and about all these different things. If you take care of these dolls, I believe that they'll last you a lifetime. You just got to take care of them. You just can't be doing all kinds of craziness with them. A lot of people, um, thank you. I don't want to like bombard y'all with videos today, um, but yeah, a lot of people, they do all kinds of foolishness with their dolls, and then they be like looking to the artist and wanting them to fix them, or blame the artist, or saying that this happened and that happened. But really, a lot of times it be on the collector. However, Some artists do be jacking up stuff, and then they want to put it off on the collector. So that works both ways. Because I've had some artists that really be like, and I'm like, no, baby, no. Because we don't, like I had a doll, where the paint, I had issues with the paint or whatever. And it was a doll that I usually basically used for display. So I was like, But into who I am going to, I was checking my messages. I am going to have a baby. Well, I do have a baby that I need to sell. It's a reborn. I'll let you guys know. Um, I'll do a video of him. But he is definitely gonna be up for sale. What did I name him? See, that's when I know the baby ain't gonna stay. Cause when I can't remember the name, I don't even remember what I named him. Lord have mercy. But this is the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Love my silicone baby dolls. Um, hey Ashanti Lattimore. It is the lollipop, jolly pop. So I like the jolly pops, and I like the premium ones. Oh, so the other thing is, I know you see a lot of people in videos like picking hairs off of them. It's really not good. You can really like nick the silicone and stuff. And I'm guilty of it too. I'll be like extremely careful. Like she got a piece of lint on her. I just blew it off. Because she's not sticky, so stuff don't stick to her. Really stick to her, but like anything, even with my vinyls, sometimes stuff gets on them. And Debbie Turner said, yeah, like giving the drinking wet milk, don't that clog it. I just wouldn't put anything down in their system because I don't want it to go to stinking or anything. But, like I said, people do different things, and that's kind of like their deal. But yeah, so that is Miss Jady Poo. So that is just Jady Poo. That's just Jady Poo. And I am getting ready to sign off, guys, so I can go ahead and get this chicken. And I gotta go make a run and then pick my Gabby Poo up. And yeah, I love that I can pop in every now and then right now because like I said, I don't have a job right now. Um, but that probably won't be forever because yeah, I can't sit here and survive not working. So anyway, gotta get back to work. My phone tripping. Oh my God, misspelling stuff. Hugs. Please have a great day and stay as beautiful as you are. Thank you, TD. I'll see you next time. I'll probably live stream later this week. But finally, I don't have any dolls to ship or anything unless this other one sells. So I'll be taking hiatus and going on a painting spree. I'm working on, like I said, new faces. I got this baby I'm actually rooting and it's already painted. So I'm working on new faces to 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 either have in my personal collection or to sell. Some I'm going to have in my personal collection. So this baby's gonna be a while. It's gonna take like forever because I'm gonna root the whole big head, and it's gonna take a while because I'm gonna try to make it as full as I can so that I can give it ponytails. So yeah, that's gonna be a project. I'm gonna be working on this doll in between all the other dolls. So I'll have other dolls come up before her. And Gabrielle number 5 will be available. She will have rooted hair. So that one will be coming up soon. So yeah. This baby is she is so cute. See, I'm so cute. She's kind of not really all that cute. She's funny looking cute. See, I'm funny looking cute, mama. Her color is just beautiful though. So, and I love this neck. So we will talk later. I love looking at her back too. The coloring is so nice, but I know you guys can't see it on this live stream. So bye bye, hot wings. I'm going to get my hot wings. I'm going to get my hot wings. Hot wings. All right. Bye guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and you guys already commented in the live stream, so you don't have to comment below. But if you want to comment below, if you watch it later, then as Gabby say, hit that big magic button. It just all depends, and that is my mom calling me, so I must go. So we'll talk to you guys later.